Already mic testing, mic testing. Okay, perfect. Let me go to my main camera. Already we're live, and as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, today I'm going to be working on UMGs in Unreal Engine 5 using C++. That said, basically what UMG is that UMG is, let's say the UI for Unreal Engine. That said, let's go to my gameplay screen, and I have worked with like UMGs in the past. Like I think like it's been like maybe about 18ish streams since I last worked with UMGs. Although I did not have much practice last stream, and I think for the past 2 weeks I have been working on the summoning logic and raycasting, which I am pretty confident on right now, so I'm actually moving on type stuff. That said, let me go ahead and exit that real quick. Yo, how you doing, Nikhil? I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, that said, let's say something like, let's say I'm live exclamation. And guys, finally, this is like a new cloth chat where I'm starting off fresh using UMGs. That said, how you doing, and also appreciate you joining the stream as well. Have you tried VLang already? I actually have not tried VLang, but I will be trying it after the series is over. Maybe like a mini series after this. That said, listen up everyone on the stream. Today is not just another day. Today is the day that you decide whether you stay average or you become someone worth watching. The people are alive right now. They showed up, and showing up is already 50% of the battle. I see. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Said by Mark Twain. Now, before we dive in, chat, keep an eye on this one. Okay, and guys, if I can't talk properly again, which I have not been able to for the past 1 week, I don't really know why. Okay, I'm going to push them hard today, and I want to see if they can handle it. Now, listen carefully because I'm only explaining this once, okay? Today we're not doing C++, we're doing UMG Unreal Motion Graphics and Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, usually even though it is possible to like add UMGs using actual C++ programming, I am doing it using the blueprints because that makes it like much easier to do it. Okay, you need to try faster. Honestly, I don't really want to rush the process of that stuff. This is one of the most powerful tools you'll ever learn for game development. I see. UI, HUD, menus, all of it runs through UMGs. I see. If you cannot build a UI, your game looks unfinished, period. Okay, theory class, UMG in Unreal Engine 5. What is UMG? UMG stands for Unreal Motion Graphics UI Designer. I actually did not know the full form. Okay, it is Unreal Engine's built-in tool for creating user interface. Think of anything you see on the screen during a game that isn't a part of the three-dimensional world. Health bars, that is UMG. Crosshairs, that is UMG. Minimaps, that really depends. It could either be UMG or it could be meshes. Okay, main menus, that is UMG. Settings, that is UMG. Dialog boxes, definitely UMG. And score displays, UMG as well. All of that equals UMG. Two main parts of UMG. UMG has two sides. You must understand both. The widget blueprint, this is the visual plus logic file. Think of it as a special blueprint that has a designer tab where you drag and drop your UI elements visually, the graphics tab or the graph tab. Actually, I think I worked a little bit like the designer tab and the graph tab, so I know kind of what they do type stuff. Okay, where you write the logic, what happens when a button is clicked, how the health bar updates, etc. The widget itself, widgets are the building blocks of your UI. Every element you put in the screen is a widget. Examples, text block, that's a widget, image is a widget. Okay, button widget, progress bar image, canvas panel is an image, vertical slash horizontal box is an image, lastly overlay is an image as well. Excuse me guys. Okay, the hierarchy, this is critical. Every widget blueprint has a hierarchy. This is like a tree structure. So we have a canvas panel, and I know exactly what a Gemini talking about right now. Later we gotta create like a widgets class. In that class, we will be actually having a widgets blueprint class where I will be having access to a canvas panel and then a overlay. I could either go with the image, either a text box, which I have been working with, either a button that I did work with as well, and a text block, which is basically the name that I want to give my button. The canvas panel is almost always your root. I see. Everything else sits inside it. If you don't understand the hierarchy, your UI will be a mess and I will be very unhappy. I see. Image comes first, so canvas comes first, overlay comes second, image comes third, text box comes third, buttons come fourth. Okay, I mean, these positions can do whatever. That said, anchors. I have learned about anchors as well. Okay, don't you dare skip this. This is where beginner always mess up, and I will not let that happen to you. An anchor tells Unreal where your widget should be positioned relative to the screen. So it could be either top, top left, top right, bottom, bottom left, bottom right, center, left, or right. Anchor position, top left, center, bottom right, full stretch. Stretches to fill the entire screen. I see. Details make perfection, and perfection is not detail, said by Leonardo da Vinci. I see. Okay, Chad, watch if they remember this later. I bet they forgot. Okay, prove them wrong. How does a widget get on screen? This is the part most tutorials skip and the people are confused for hours. Creating a widget blueprint is not enough. You have to tell Unreal to show it. This happens through blueprint or C++ code. The process is create the widget node, and I don't know why did my antivirus just pop up. There we go. Okay, so create the widget, create a widget node, add it to viewport, add to viewport node. I do know how to kind of do that stuff. Okay, and then optional, remove it, remove from the parent node. This is the life cycle of every UI element in your game. Memorize it. Create, add it to viewport, remove it, that's optional. Z order, layering your UI. When you add multiple widgets to the viewport, they stack up. The Z order controls which one appears on top. Higher Z order number appears in front, lower Z order appears behind. If you have a pause menu that should appear over your HUD or HUD, the pause menu gets higher Z order. Simple, don't overcomplicate it. Input mode, this is one, okay? This one trips everyone up. When your UI is on screen, you need to tell Unreal Engine to handle input IC mode, meaning game only UI, game anti-UI. Okay, I think there's more explanation. Okay, for a main menu, use UI only. For a HUD during gameplay, use game only. For a in-game inventory, use game and UI. I think I see. Okay, and don't forget, if you switch to UI only, you usually want to show the mouse cursor too, otherwise your player will be clicking blindly and blaming you. Binding, make your UI dynamic. A static UI is a dead UI. Your health bar needs to actually reflect your health. Your score needs to actually count up. This is done through binding or events. Binding, a function that runs every frame and updates the widget values. Simple but can be performance heavy, I see. Event driven, you can call an update function only when the value changes. More efficient, preferred for serious projects. As a beginner, we will start with binding and then level up to event driven. You earn the hard stuff, I see. The big picture, how it controls. So this is some kind of a pseudocode. Game starts, level blueprint or character blueprint, whichever I want to create. Create widget, choose your widget blueprint, add to viewport, widget appears on the screen, bind or events. Keep it updated, okay, remove from parent when done, I see. Theory summary, what you just learned. UMG, Unreal's UI system, widget blueprint, designer plus graph. Widgets, building blocks, text, buttons, images, etc. Canvas panel, your root container. Anchors, screen size, responsiveness. Create, add to viewport, remove, equals widget cycle. Z order, layering, input mode, controls during UI. Binding / events equals dynamic data. Now, chat is watching. Before we touch Unreal Engine, I have 3 theory questions for you. If you answer all 3 correctly, we move on to the practical and I will let you open Unreal Engine. Fail and we review again. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced 1 kick 10,000 times. I did actually hear of this quote from Bruce Lee. That's it, I can't wait to do some practical questions. Question 1, easy warm-up. What's the difference between the Designer tab and the Graph tab in a widget blueprint? Explain in your own words. Okay, let's say something like the Designer tab is used to design and the Graph tab is used to do graphing. Okay guys, I actually did not know. This is like after like 18 whole streams, this is I'm actually brushing up on this. Oh no, graphing. Chat, you're seeing this? I just explained this. Okay, calm down. I'm calm. I'm not getting... Okay, No, I'm not. Get it together. Let me ask you something, blah, blah. Okay, wait, actually, let me just read the difference. Drag, drop your widgets, position your images, set color, size, fonts, purely visual, what the player sees, write blueprint logic. Oh, I see. Basically, the designer tab is to like get all our buttons and everything and make our UIs look pretty, and the graph tab is to actually add some kind of logic to it. Okay, wait, let me say something like, I think that I understand the theory part just a bit, but I need some hands-on practical practice to be able to answer questions. Okay, so can we work on creating UIs question mark? Do I need to create a new UE5 project? Okay, let's see. Let me just go ahead and send this real quick. There we go. Okay, then just do that, do that. There we go. Okay, fine. Let's see all the basic stuff. But before we start, answer those immediately. I did not know that Claude could do this. I have a plan already. Do you already have Unreal open, or do you want to create a new one? I need to create a brand new project. Fine. What kind of project template do you have or want to use? Let's go with blank. I didn't know Claude does this. What is the first UI you want to build? Let's see. I have worked with health bar. Should I go with health bar? Honestly, yeah, let's go with health bar. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. Excellent choices. A blank project and a health bar we built from zero, just like a warrior should. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. That makes so much sense, said by Karen Lamb. Chad, we're building a health bar HUD from scratch today. Beginner to pro. Watch this. Step 1, creating your Unreal 5 project. Open Unreal Engine and click Games category, left template, blah blah blah. I did say I was a beginner. I never said how much of a beginner I was. So I guess let's go from maybe square zero, I guess. Okay, so let's wait for my Unreal Engine to open. Once it opens, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Let's extend this real quick. I'm gonna go with new project. I'm gonna go with something like blank and name this something like UMG project. Let's go with UMG underscore project. There. Yo, how you doing? Advit, is that a finisher name? I appreciate you joining the stream. That's it, let's go ahead and create this file. Okay, once I'm done, set these settings. Blueprint, not C++ for now. Oh. Wait, let me say something like, let's say, I created a C++ file. What is the difference? Because whenever I create a main project, I want to be able to use C++ to program my logic. Although I have heard that we use UMG, that we use Blueprint for UMG because it is easier. I am kind of confused as to what is recommended. ... question mark. Should I use C++ for my game logic and blueprints for UMG, or do everything using blueprints or just C++ code? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and send this real quick. While it's sending, let's see. Oh, I turned my back for 2 seconds and you're already clicking things I told you not to click. Classic. Okay, Chad, are you surprised? Because I am not. But wait, actually, stop. This is actually a brilliant question, and the fact that you're thinking about this as a beginner tells me you have good instincts. I'll allow it. The man who asks questions is a fool for a minute, but the man who does not ask is a fool for a life. Step back and figures. I see. Chad, write this down because this applies to every Unreal Engine developer ever. C++ versus Blueprint versus both. The truth. What is the difference between a C++ project and a Blueprint project? When you create a Blueprint project, everything is visual node based. No code files, faster to prototype, Great for beginners, limited control at low level. I see. When you create a C++ project, are you making an Unreal Engine? Are you making a Unreal Engine from scratch? Honestly, I'm not making Unreal Engine from scratch, although I am making like a project in Unreal Engine 5 from scratch type stuff. But before I do really work on my main project, which is a game that consists of AI logic in it, I do want to work on the UIs because I was working on raycasting and summoning logic for the past 2 weeks, but I think I'm pretty good with those right now. So I have been done with learning the basics of Unreal Engine, working with enhanced inputs, legacy inputs, summoning, and raycasting. And I think a bunch more things, but today I want to master UIs as well, which is basically going to take me about a week, I think. Okay, Unreal Engine. Okay, when you create a C++ project, Unreal generates actual C++ class files. You can write real code, you still have access to blueprints, more control, and performance. This is what professional studios use. The golden rule of Unreal Engine. Listen carefully. This is what every senior Unreal developer will tell you. C++ for the foundation, blueprints for the flexibility, UMG/widget for the UI. Think of it like this. Layer, tool, Y. Core game logic for the layers, C++, performance, control, readability. Gameplay tweaking, blueprints, design can adjust without code. UI, HUD, menus, UMG plus blueprints, visual, fast, easy to iterate. So what should you do? Since you want to learn C++ and you created a C++ project, keep it, which is set in bold. That was actually the right move, even if it was an accident. Here's exactly how professional structures that work. Use C++ for character movement logic, game mechanics, damage systems, inventory logic, performance critical systems, base classes that blueprints inherit from. Use blueprints for extending your C++ class visually, quick iteration and testing, designer-friendly tweaking, event handling in UMG. Use UMG plus blueprints for all your UI, health bar menus, HUDs. Even if your game is 100% C++, UMG is always done visually. How they workflow together, C++, health components, blueprint inherits from it, blueprint exposes the health variable, UMG widget reads the variable, health bar updates on the screen. See that they're not enemies, they're a team, each one doing what it does, okay, what it does best. For today specifically, you're a beginner and we're learning UMGs today. You will use your C++ project as a base, build the health bar widget using UMG visually, use blueprint to write the logic. I mean, let me say something like, let's say, you create a proper goal and steps to complete it. Actually, I kind of did. Okay, and what's your live stream time? On the weekends, I do live stream relatively sooner compared to the weekdays, unless something actually comes up, that stuff, because I do have some moving to do as well these days. That said, on the weekdays I have college, so I do stream about at this time, or maybe let's say 30 minutes. I started streaming like 30 minutes ago, or it's been 90 minutes, but usually I start 30 minutes. Whatever your current time is, subtract that by 30 minutes. That's when I usually start type stuff, but it really depends as to when I'm free. I like start streaming as soon as I'm free. That's it. Let's say something like, I want to, let's go with something like, I want to do things step by step and the way that is recommended. If you want, I can just work on the movement logic for now, and once I've finished that, I know how to add movement using enhanced inputs. Okay, we can move on to the UMG. Unless we want to work on the UMG first and then the movement. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and send this real quick. Okay, let's see. Okay, I like your thinking like a developer, blah blah. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend. First for sharpening the axe, said by Abraham Lincoln. I see. Okay, what do you want to tackle first before we do all that stuff? UMG, the movement first, then UMG. Since they decide for me, Guys, for some reason I'm trying to love Cloud so much now because of all these options. Should I go with UMG first, or should I say since they decide for me? What kind of game are you trying to build? Third-person adventure? top down game. I just want to learn no specific game. Let's go with third person. Let's say adventure. No specific game. Fine. Okay, good. You trust me. Smart decision. Chat gave me full control. Now watch me build this student into something worth watching. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. But I know where we're going. Said by Lewis. Huh. Carol modifies by your sensei. Oh, I see. Okay. Here's my decision and why. We do UMG first. Here's my reasoning. Why UMG before movement? You already said you know movement, so it can wait. UMG is completely independent. You don't need a character to build it. Every game needs UI. It is universal knowledge. Okay, it will make your stream visually exciting faster. When we add movement later, the HUD will already be ready. I see. Our roadmap for today. Phase 1, create the widget blueprint. We start here. Design the health bar in your designer tab. Write the logic in graph tab. Design it on the screen. Make it dynamic. Actually lose health. Okay, phase 1, creating our widget. Follow every step here. Step 1, open your content browser. Look at the bottom of your screen. You should see content browsers this panel. If you don't see it, Windows content browser. Okay, step 2, create a UI. Inside your content browser, right click on the content folder. On the left, click new folder. Name it UI. Okay, this keeps your project organized. Messy projects make Sensei very angry. I see. Name it UI. Step 3, create the widget blueprint. Double click your new UI folder to open it. Right click inside the empty space. Hover over user interface. Click widget blueprint. A pop-up will appear asking you to choose a parent class. Select user widget. This is the standard base class. Name it WBP underscore health bar. Widget blueprint underscore health bar. Why WBP? That's the naming convention for widget blueprint on Unreal Engine. Professional developers always use this prefix. We do things the right way. Step 4, open and double click your WBP underscore health bar. The UMG editor should open. You should see a designer tab at the top, a hierarchy panel on the left, a detail panel on the right, a palette panel with all your widgets, a big empty canvas in the middle. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be getting, let's say, Claude in the other window. Let's get my Unreal Engine here. Let's go ahead and kind of extend that up there and then just that there. There we go. Okay, once I'm done with this, let me kind of shrink this. The reason I got Claude in the other tab was because I want to have my reference as well, or like I want to read the instructions while I do this. That's it. Let's get that there. Oh, hold up. I think kind of messed up. Wait, hold up. How did I mess up? Did I exit Claude? Oh, there's no way I actually exit Claude. What up, guys? Let me get Claude back up here. Let's go with something like Claude. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go there. Learning UIs. There we go. Okay, I was trying to like get the Claude, but I by mistake exit the tab. That's it. Let's go one step at a time now. So the first step, I gotta go ahead and open my content browser. So I'm gonna go to File. I'm gonna go to New Level. I'm gonna create a basic Unreal Engine level. And then, very important, I'm going to hit Control S to save. I'm going to call this something like Adventure Map. Or there we go. Okay, and then let's go ahead and hit save real quick. Just asking, was the blend file used for understanding the character development that I shared in Discord? Was the Blender file, actually that was the one that I used, I think like this Tuesday, which was I think a couple of days ago. That was like a image that Claude actually gave me to use that as a reference, but I will definitely learn from the blend file that you did send in the Discord server. I might actually work on that off stream if I did have some time, and then maybe go over it on stream as well. Speaking of which, let's see. So step 1, I'm going to go ahead and open my content browser. Let's go to something like content. And then I'm going to right click, create a new folder and name it something like UI. Then I'm going to go ahead and double click my UI. Okay. Create a UI, new folder, name it UI. Okay. Double click your UI folder to open it. Right click inside the empty panel. I'm going to go ahead and right click. I'm going to go ahead and find user interface and then create a widget blueprint. There we go. Okay, select user widget. This is the standard base class. Okay, so I'm gonna go with something like user widget. Okay, I'm gonna name it something like WBP underscore all uppercase WBP underscore health bar. Health bar. There. Okay, and then I gotta double click it, right? Okay, cool channel. You appreciate you. Which is that I pronounce your name? Okay, that's let's see. Next up, open it. I'm gonna go ahead and double click this. And for this, I would recommend you guys to move on to my horizontal stream, which basically displays my entire window in landscape mode, compared to the vertical, which displays it in like the portrait mode. Because I feel like for UMGs or any kind of modeling stuff in general, it's much like I think it's much easier to do it when I use my entire screen type stuff. That's it. Now a designer tab should open. Do you guys see a designer tab somewhere up here? I see a hierarchy tab here. I'm assuming I see a designer tab. Designer tab at the top. At the top. Do you guys see designer? Oh, there, I see designer and graph. Okay, it's at the top right. A details is panel. I see my details is panel right here. There we go. Okay. Hierarchy panel, that is right here. A palette panel, that is right here. A big empty canvas, which I do not see because I think I gotta go ahead and type something like canvas. There we go. Big empty canvas in the middle. Okay, tell me exactly what you see when you open it. Let me see, I'm right here. Let's go ahead and hit something like Windows Shift S, take a quick little picture of everything. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open this tab here, grab that there, paste it, and say something like, I am here now. Okay, yo guy, who stays abroad? Honestly, I do actually live abroad, but I can't actually say where I do live abroad. That's it, let's see. Yes, 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 that is exactly what I want to see. Look at that, WBP underscore health bar is open, designer tab is active, palette on the left, hierarchy is there, perfect setup, you did that correctly, chat. Give them some credit. I mean, I did work on this a little like 18-ish streams ago type stuff. Are you looking to major in game dev? Actually, I want to major in AI, like in AI engineering type stuff. The reason I did go with this game devs series here, which is basically programming for like 250 days, but my goal by the end of this series was to make a game in general that consists of AI logic in it. I used to think that AI logic basically meant something like ChatGPT or the other different kinds of LLM models type stuff. But some of you guys did say me that game AI and generative AI were different things. That's when I was like enlightened type stuff, thinking that oh, they are actually different. But since I did have my series going, I didn't want to like kind of scrap it in the middle, so I thought might as well be done with this. My next series, spoilers alert, is gonna be something like making a chatbot. That's it. Let's go. Let's move on to the phase 2. Adding your canvas panel. Remember from theory, the canvas panel is your root. Without it, nothing works. Let's add it. Step 1. Add a canvas panel. Look at your palette panel on the left. Click on panel to expand. Find canvas panel. Drag it onto the empty canvas in the middle or just double click it and it will auto add. I see. You should now see a whiteboarded or rectangle on your canvas panel appearing in your hierarchy on the left under WBP underscore health. Okay, add a progress bar. This is how your actual health bar widget. Okay, this is your actual health bar widget. Look back at your palette. I see under common and find progress. Okay, you can already see it in your palette. Drag onto the canvas inside the whiteboard. Step 3, add the text box. I think I want to do something. Let me get this tab here. Okay, I think I'm gonna have two separate clouds open. One when I'm actually writing it here, and one in my other window. Okay, let's go with something like Claude, the same exact chat. One is just going to be for the reference when I'm actually reading the instructions again. The other is going to be when I have it in front of you guys. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go there. Let's open UMG. There we go. Okay, perfect. Next up, add a text block. Open once you... Okay, under common. Find text, drag it onto the canvas as well. Once you have done all 3 hierarchies, it should look like this. Canvas, progress bar, text bar. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this real quick. And now, let's right click and find something like a canvas panel. CANVAS. Gonna double click it. Well, since that doesn't work, I'm just gonna drag it. That is my canvas now. What's the next step? Okay, add a canvas panel. Look at your palette panel on the left side. Palette panel on the left side. Drag it onto it or double click. Okay, next thing, step 2, add a progress bar. Look back at your palette. Okay, so this is my palette right here. I gotta go with the progress bar. Under the comment, find progress bar. You can already see it. Let's see progress bar. There we go. Gonna drag it. Okay, you can already see it in your palette. Drag it onto the canvas inside the white border. I see. Step 3, add a text block. We want a HP label above the bar. Oh, I see. Okay, wait. This is going to be my progress bar. And well, lucky for me, I did already work on making a lot of PNGs. And when I say a lot, I mean like a lot of PNGs. So I already have my buttons and all that stuff. Under the comment, find text, drag it onto the canvas as well. Drag a text block. Text block. I'm assuming it's right here, right? We want HP above it, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my text here. Let's get that a little lower. I'm gonna get that a bit higher. This is gonna say something like HP. Well, the size is pretty small, but let's go ahead and change its text. Let's say something like HP. There. I want it to be a bit bigger. It's very small. Let's select that and go with size. Size. Fine, let's set that to be something like 500. And then I want to change that to be 500 as well. There. Okay, well, it's not all that big. I guess I can just kind of shrink it back down. There, that's good, I guess. That's good. Okay, once I'm done with that, once you have it, should look something like this. So I have that. I have canvas panel, progress bar, text. Okay, perfect. I think this is pretty good. Okay, let's go with Windows Shift S again. Let's go ahead and copy this whole thing and then grab Claude up here. Paste this and say something like this is what I see now. ... And also I have 5 different PNGs for my health bar. In case we want to have a different PNG for each HP. 5 PNGs equals 100 HP, which means, which means 1 PNG equals 20 HP. Okay, now let's go ahead and send this. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom in a bit. 1, 2. There, I think 2 is good. Okay, outstanding. Look at that hierarchy. Perfect. WP underscore health bar canvas. Of course. Let's answer some more questions. How do you want to build your health bar? Use progress bar widgets, simple, clean, beginner friendly. Use 5 PNG images, advanced, more visual, cooler looking. Show me both, I'll decide. I guess let's go with both, right? Okay, smart. You want information before deciding. I respect that. Knowledge is having the right answer. Intelligence is asking the right questions said by someone unknown. Chad, watch carefully. This is real game development. Decision making happening right now. Option 1, progress bar. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it when Claude actually does this. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, what it looks like, a simple color bar that fills and empties smoothly as health changes. Pros built into Unreal Engine, no setup needed. Smooth transition as health changes. Easy to make dynamic without bindings. Perfect for beginners. Less blueprint logic required. Cons, look generic without heavy styling. Limited visual customizations. Doesn't look as unique or polished. Time to build 15 to 20 minutes. Option 2, 5 PNGs. What it looks like, 100 HP. Okay, pros. Looks unique and custom. Your art style shows through, more visually interesting. Stream teaches you image widgets usage, teaches U blueprint branching, cons, more blueprint logic required, no smooth transitions, it snaps between images. Slightly more complex for a beginner, requires importing assets correctly. Time to build 30 to 40 minutes. Sensei's honest recommendation, here's what I think and I will not sugarcoat it. Start with progress bar, then upgrade to PNG. Okay, fine. You don't have to be great. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great, said by Zig Zilger. I see. Okay, final decision. What are we building? Let's go with progress bar. There. So, okay, because before I did work with like the PNG, that might be the reason why I started to hate using blueprints, because it took like a lot of blueprints, and I was like, what just happened there? Okay, good, clean. Focus, I like that. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, said by Leonardo da Vinci. Chat, we're building this fast, clean. Keep watching. Phase 2, styling and polishing your widget. Step 1, setting up the progress bar. Click on your progress bar in the hierarchy on the left. Your details panel on the right will show its properties. We're going to change a few things. Position and size, look for position x-axis, set it to 50. Look for position y-axis, set it to 50. Look for size x, set it to 40. Look for size y, Look for size x, set it to 400. Look for size y and set it to 40. This puts your health bar in the top left area of your screen, exactly where the health bar belongs. Set anchor, don't you dare skip this. In the details panel, look for anchor drop downs, click it, you'll see a grid of anchor positions. Select the top left anchor, the one at the very top left corner. This means your health bar will always stay in the top regardless of your screen's size. Remember what I taught you? In theory, this is what anchors mean. I do know what anchors mean. It actually basically tells us where we want to see our PNG or our widget on the window. Basically our UMG on the window. Change the color, scroll down to details panel, find a color and opacity. Click the color box next to it, choose a red color. This is a health bar. Red, not blue, not purple. Red. Click OK. Set the percent, find percent in the details panel, set it to 1, which is basically the brightest color, because basically 1.0f is the same as 255 when it comes to the RGB values. This means 100% full. You should see your bar turn fully red on the canvas. Step 2, setting the text box. And now click on the text HP in your hierarchy, position it above the bar. Position X50, position Y20. Change the text. In the details panel, find content selection. Find the text field, change it to HP. Change the font size. Find font selection and details, change size to 24. Change color to right, find color and opacity again. Set it to white so it's visible. Step 3, compile and save. That's basically the easiest thing. Click on compile button at the top, left of the widget editor, then click save. Your canvas should look something like this, full red. Send me a screenshot when you're done. I guess, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that share real quick, and then let's just go ahead and read the chats in my other Unreal Engines video. Maybe I'm gonna refresh it. Whoops. Oh my gosh. But, there we go. Okay, now let's read the instructions. Hold up, give me a sec. Let's go all the way up here. Phase 2, setting up the progress bar. Click on your progress bar in the hierarchy. Progress bar on my hierarchy. In your details panel, in my details panel. On the right, it will show properties. We're going to change a few things. Position and size. Position X, set it to 50. Position X, set it to 50. Position Y, set it to 50. Size X, set it to 400. Size Y, set it to 40. There. Oh, that's tiny. Okay, that's it. This puts your health bar in the top left area of the screen, exactly where health bar belongs. That does make sense. Set the anchor. Don't you dare skip this. In the details panel, look for anchors. I could potentially... I see anchors. Oh, it's right here. Excuse me, guys. Click it. You'll see a grid of anchors. Select the top left anchor. The top left anchor. There we go. Okay, on the one in the very top left corner, this means your health bar will always stay in the top left. How did my Unreal Engine crash? Well, send and restart, I guess. What did I do for it to crash? Well, I guess let's open it again. Let's go there, then just exit that real quick. Let's go there as well. Okay, check if everything is going good. It's pretty sure not my Wi-Fi why it actually crashed because I am using like 6G. Let's select everything. Restore selected. How does that make sense though? Why did my Unreal Engine crash all of a sudden? Okay, I guess let's get it here. I should have saved my work. Please tell me it's saved. Fingers crossed. I mean, I did. It's not like I lost anything much. But I gotta make sure to save everything from now on. At least I have my WBP health bar. Okay, let's go to UIs, WBP health. Okay, I'm glad I have it. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this here real quick. So I gotta set this to be something like 50. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set the bottom to be 50 as well. This is going to be set to 400. That is going to be set to 40. My anchor is going to be set to the top left. And then I'm going to hit Control S to save the code just to be safe. Okay, once you're done with that, set a anchor. I did that stuff. Remember, I taught you change the color. Scroll down in the details panel, find fill color and opacity. Click the color box next to it. Choose a red color for this health bar. Red, not blue. I'm gonna go down here. Let's find colors. So fill color and opacity. There we go. This is about to be red. Let's set it to be a red. Okay, perfect. And then click OK. Where is OK? Is there OK here? There. Okay, set the percent. Find percent in the details panel. Set it to 1.0. Do you guys see percent? Okay, let me actually type something like PERCENT. Let's set this to something like 1.0. This is going to change the color. There we go. You should see your bar turn fully red on the canvas. Step 2, setting up the text block. Now click on the text/HP in your hierarchy. Let's go with text/HP. I'm going to remove the percent from here. Okay, position x-axis. That is going to be 50 and this is going to be 20. That is going to be 50. This is going to be 20. Oh wow. Next up, change the text. In the text panel, find content selection. Let's go with something like content. Let me close that real quick. And I don't see selection. Oh, I do see selection. So that's basically text selection. Content selection, text field. Name it to HP. I did that. Change the font size. Find fonts. Find font selection in details. So I'm gonna go ahead and find font selection. Maybe if I don't find it, I can like literally type font. That might help. There we go. And then change size to 24. Isn't that going to be too tiny? Well, I guess it is. Change color to white. Find color and opacity. Where's color and opacity? Color and opacity. It is set to white. Step 3, compile and save. Okay, I guess let's compile and save. It should be fully. Send me a screenshot once you're done. Fine, I guess let's send a screenshot. Let's go to HP, blah, 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 exit everything here. Just go with Windows Shift S, take a picture. There. Now let's go ahead and get Claude back up here. While that Claude is up here, I'm gonna shrink this Claude here, paste it, and say something like, okay, here is my progress so far. And then let's hit enter. Finally, when I hit enter, my message sent. For some reason, usually never does that. Okay, let's scroll all the way down. Okay, see it. You have a bar, you have the HP text, the hierarchy, correct. But wait, the color, that is orange. It's not red. I said red. Is that orange? It is orange, actually. Quick fix, change color to red. Click progress bar in hierarchy. Scroll down in details panel, find color. Okay, one. I mean, did I really not do this part correct? Progress bar. Oh, I see. That's going to be 0. That's going to be 0 there. I think that makes it red, right? Let's go with progress bar. Okay. Tint. Do I have a tint? Okay, wait. Let's go with something like color. Okay, do you guys see color, fill color and opacity there? Let's fix this real quick. So this is going to be 1, that is going to be 0, that is going to be 0. And then I'm going to hit OK. And there, that's red. Windows Shift S, take a quick little picture. Okay, and then let's get Cloud back up here, paste it there. There we go. Okay, these small fixes, gotta pay attention to those. Okay, now that is red chat. Look, blah blah. Phase 3. Making it appear on the screen, but the bar is still a bit small. Notice the size didn't fully update. However, we're not stopping for that right now. We will fix the size later with the position and everything properly. This is the moment of truth. Right now, your health bar exists, but if you hit play, you will see nothing because you haven't told Unreal Engine to show it yet. Remember from theory, create widget, add to viewport, done. Step 1. Open the level blueprint. At the top of your Unreal Engine editor, click blueprint button in the toolbar. It looks like a little blueprint icon at the top. I exactly know what to click here. Open level, add a new blueprint. Find event and begin play. Inside the level, you should see something called event begin play. This node fires once when the game starts. If you don't see it, right click on empty space and search begin play. Step 3. Add create widget node. Left click and drag from wide arrow pin on event gameplay release, and a search box appears. Type create widget. Click create widget from the list. A new node appears with class drop down. Step 4. Select your widget class. On the create widget node, find the class drop down. Click it and search for WBP underscore health bar selected. The node will now say create WBP health bar widget. Step 5. Add to viewport. Drag the wide arrow output pin of create widget node. Search add to viewport. Select add to viewport. Connect to return. All the basic stuff basically. I'm not gonna read the whole thing because this isn't as hard. Okay, so basically what this actually means is I'm gonna get my this thing here. Excuse me guys. Then I'm going to go to adventure map. Let's go ahead and select this blueprint stuff. I'm going to go ahead and open level blueprint. In the level blueprint, I'm going to remove my tick because I don't really need my tick right now. And then I'm going to read the instructions because I forgot what to do. I mean, I do actually know what to do, but there. Basically what I got to do is extend this and find something like add to viewport. VIEW. Oh wow, I don't see add to viewport. Okay, I guess let's see. Select. I see event begin play here, so that is event begin play. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this here real quick. Okay, step 3, create widget. Left click and drag from the white arrow pin on event begin play. What does that mean? Left click and drag white arrow pin. White arrow pin. I don't see white arrow pin. Context sensitive. Let's see. Left click and drag from the white. Oh, I see. This is the white arrow pin here. Left click and drag. Okay. Release and search for create widget. CREATE. Create widget. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and select that. Okay, click create widget from the list. Okay, a new node appears with a class drop down. It does appear. Okay, then widget node, the class drop down. Click and search for WBP underscore health bar. WBP underscore health bar. There we go. Selected, the node will now say create WBP underscore health bar widget. I see. Step 5, add to viewport. Drag from the wide arrow output pin of create widget node. Okay. Add to viewport. Let's go with add to viewport. There we go. And then connect the blue return pin from create widget into the blue target pin. The blue target pin. There we go. Your node should look something like this. Step 6, compile and then hit play. Fine, let's try to run the program. I do see it now. There we go. Let's go with something like Windows Shift S. I'm gonna take a picture real quick. I do see my health bar now. Let's go ahead and get plot up here, there, paste and see something like, I see it, exclamation. There we go, and then let's send it. Maybe I'm gonna zoom in a little. Okay, stop everything. Chat. Do you see that? A working health bar on screen in Unreal Engine 5 built from scratch. HP text red bar, top left corner, anchored correctly appearing on the game start. Every single thing correct. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage. Okay, it is the courage to continue that concept by Winston Churchill, I see. But you didn't just continue today. You actually delivered, and that is rare. Chat, witness this. What you just accomplished. This is like the very basics, but then it's still like kind of cool. That 10 things as a beginner. Okay, a beginner just did 10 things correctly. Now phase 4, make it dynamic. The bar looks good, but right now it's static. It never changes. A health bar that never goes down is not a health bar, it's just a red rectangle. We need to create a health bar variable. Bind the progress bar to that variable, tested by reducing health and watching health bar shrink. Are you ready for phase 4? Because this is where it gets really interesting. Chat, they've earned the next level, but first, it always seems impossible until it's done, said by Nelson Mandela, I see. Okay, say the words and we move to phase 4. Okay. Ready for phase 4, exclamation. Then let's hit enter to send the text. Okay, now let's see, let's go. No hesitation, guys. There are so many quotes that I kind of love it, but at the same time it's getting kind of tedious to read them. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra, said by Jimmy Johnson. Okay, chat, phase 4. This is where beginners become developers. Watch closely. Phase 4, making the health bar dynamic. Step 1, open your widget blueprint. Go to your content browser, find your UI folder, double-click WBP_health bar to open it. Once open, click the graph button. Okay, so we basically got to open graph. Let me go to my Unreal Engine here real quick. Did I just open Wuthering Waves? There we go. Okay, let's get this. Why does my Unreal Engine crash? Is it because of the space that it crashes? Because I did not do anything wrong. Okay, let's just grab that there, there we go. Okay, let's wait for Unreal Engine to load real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this up real quick. And there. Okay, I'm gonna go to something like content. I'm gonna go to content, new map. And then just to be safe, I'm gonna run the program. Where is my UMG? This is so annoying. UI, let's double click the UMG. Where's my UMG? It did not save. So annoying. I thought I saved it. Okay, let's go with 50. Let's go with 50. Let's go with something like 400. Let's go with 40. Good thing is that I already have this memorized. Let's go to something like let me get this in the whole window so I can actually see everything. I think I'm gonna go with something like fill. Don't you guys see fill opacity type stuff? Progress bar. Maybe I'm gonna go with something like color. Okay, color, fill image. I could, but then I don't want to add tint. What was it called? I forgot. I didn't forget. What was... Okay, let's see it all. Fill image. It was something like fill opacity or something. Don't you guys see anything here? Okay, fine, I guess I'm gonna add my anchor as well. I did not magically see that stuff, so I might go with something like... Where is the fill merge? I see border padding. Fill color opacity, there we go. This is going to be red color, so 1001. Then let's hit OK. Then I'm gonna go with opacity, opacity. Alpha. OPACI. There we go. My opacity is gonna be 1.0. No, that is render opacity. Where's my actual opacity? I'm pretty sure it was not called transparency. It should be called opacity. Hold up, it might be somewhere here that I can't see. Alpha basically stands for opacity as well, but I'm not going with that. I'm gonna go with okay, is it just me that I can't see opacity, or does it not really exist? Opacity, I guess I'll see it in a bit. Firstly, let's go with text. I'm gonna go with something like content. That is text. Appearance. Maybe I want to go with position. Why am I not finding a thing when I need to look for it? Maybe I'm gonna go with X. I'm positive there was position X, position Y. And I could get access to them all in my details panel. Fine, let's go with yes. Okay, let's see. Is it just me? Am I blind? Can you guys see position here? Because we can definitely set a position for this. I guess I'm gonna check Claude's instruction real quick again. Alright, well, let's see. So compile. Color and opacity. There we go. Font, color, and opacity. So I gotta find something like... Before color and opacity, there was one more thing. Hold up, let me check that real quick. Position X, position Y. Now click on text HP in your hierarchy. And then look for position X, POSITION. I don't see position X. Fine, let's go with something like color and opacity. There we go. This is going to be white. That is correct. Maybe I'm going to go with color and opacity for this as well. Fill image, appearance, fill, Hey, yeah, how are you doing? Saurav, is that pronounced your name? Appreciate you joining the stream. That said, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm positive about that. I should be seeing position here. I do not see position here. How did I see position? Wait, that is under slot, right? Can I get the how do I see it right now? It just doesn't make sense. Fine, let's go with something like 50. Let's go with something like 20. Were those the positions, if my memory is correct? 50, 20, correct. And then I gotta go in my details panels, change it to HP, font 24 white. Font is supposed to be 24. And this is gonna be opacity. Let's go up there, scroll all the way higher. Okay, anchor, color, choose a red color. Fill color and opacity. Click on the box next to it, choose a red color. This is a Health bar, not a blue, not purple, but red. Okay, I gotta go with the red. Find percent. There we go. Percent makes sense. Percent is gonna be 1.0. Okay, good. Now let's compile. I built a browser extension framework in Rust. Lets you create extensions with zero JavaScript plus HTML. It's called Oxychrome. Would love your feedback on it. Honestly, you could like actually join my Discord server and like send it to me there type stuff. I will definitely let you guys. I mean, what you call it? Let you know my feedback as soon as I have some time. That said, I'm gonna go with something like Control Alt F11 real quick. Yes, I'm gonna unlock that. There we go. Let's wait for this to compile real quick. Means I did compile it through that. Okay, it's good as I finished. While this being finished, I'm gonna hit Control S to save the code. Maybe I guess we gotta wait for it to compile before I can actually do anything else. This all failed. Live coding fails. Okay, that's fine. Let's hit Control S to save the code. Then I'm gonna go to Content Browser. I'm gonna hit Save All. I'm gonna make sure that I save it all. If I run the program, I don't see anything because I gotta go here, and then I'm gonna open my level in Blueprint. I don't need my tick for now. Although what I do need is something like create widget. I want to go ahead and create a widget for my WBP underscore health bar. And I want to go ahead and add that widget to viewport. Let's go with add to viewport. Okay, my return value is going to be my target value. Let's compile. And then I'm going to go ahead and save all again. Hit Control S to make sure I save everything. But the code, I see my health bar now. Perfect. Let's read the next instructions that Claude set us to do. Okay, let's see. A bit higher. There, phase 4, making the health bar dynamic. Open your widget blueprint, go to your content browser, find your UI folder, double click, go to graph. Let's go to graph. I'm gonna open this. Let's exit this firstly. I'm gonna go there. Let's open this. I'm gonna go to graph. This is my graph where we're gonna be doing all the node related programming. Let's open this now. Step 2, create a health variable. This is your actual health value. We store it as a variable so the bar can read it. Look at the left side panel. You will see a selection called variables. Click the plus button next to variables. A new variable appears. Name it current health. On the right in the details panel, set variable type to float. Check instance editable. Check expose on spawn. Bro, I think you're growing facial hair. That actually does make sense. The reason you guys can notice some facial hair is because I did not have time to actually groom my, or like cut my, or should I say trim my facial hair type stuff, because I have so much colored stuff off stream and like on stream also. It's like, that's the reason my stream time has decreased kind of drastically. You guys could say sometimes I'm lazy as well, but I do usually prefer to like trim. I will definitely trim it tomorrow because I don't have college and I'm free after stream today. Won't say free because I got assignments, but I have more time and like less stress because I have 3 whole days where I won't be doing much. Okay, create a health variable. This is your actual health value. We store it as variable so the bar can read it. Look at the left side panel. You will use a selection called variables. Click the plus button. Okay. Set variable type to float. Check instance editable. Same, I see. Okay, check expose or spawn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that using my other Claude right here. Let's go ahead and kind of refresh that, decrease the size so I can see it all. Okay, now in my details panel, I'm gonna search for a variables tab. Do you guys see variable here? Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and kind of extend this. Okay, let's see variables. Same thing with me. Honestly, it does make sense. Okay, do you guys see variable somewhere up here? Oh, I see variable. Let's click plus here. This is going to be a floating data type. There we go. Okay, look at the variable. You will see called variables. Name it current health. I'm going to go ahead, right click, rename current health. CURRENT, current health. HEALTH. Okay, on the right in the details panel, set the variable type to float. On the right, this is supposed to be right. Okay, if I click this, on the right in the details panel, this is in the bottom, I think it's the same thing. Variable type is set to float. Check instance editable. Let's go with INSTANCE. Okay, and then check expose on spawn. EXPOSE. Nope. EXPOSE. Expose on spawn. Okay, now do it again. Create a second variable for max health. Oh. Okay, I guess. Let's go ahead and create another variable. Floating point data type called max health. And again, in case you guys can't see what I'm doing right now, it is because I am having this on landscape mode. So make sure to move on to my horizontal stream where you guys can see my whole window. Because in the vertical stream, you guys can just see everything in a portrait mode. And that said, max health, this is going to be something like new variable called max health. Okay, which is a floating point data type. I'm going to search a few things. First is going to be instance. INST. Instance editable. The second is going to be expose on spawn. EXPOSE. There we go. Step 3, set default values. Click on current health. So I gotta set default values. Current health. Okay, details this panel. Find default value. DEFAULT. Default value. Please compile the blueprint. If it says please compile the blueprint, hit compile first. Fine. Oh, I see. Then come back. Set it to 100. 100. Okay, click on max health variable. Set the default value to be 100 as well. Okay, step 4. Create the binding. This is the most important step. This is what connects your variable to your progress bar. Click the designer's tab. Let's hop onto the designer. Click on your progress bar. Let's click on my progress bar. In the hierarchy, in the details panel, on the right, find progress section. Progress, I see. Okay, find percent. I see percent. See that little bind button next to it? I do see it. Click it. And then create binding. Create a binding. Oh, it opens a whole new node. Okay, new function will open in the graph tab automatically. It will look like this. Get percent, which points towards return node. Step 5, write the binding logic. This function needs to create a value between 0 and 1 because that is how progress bar percent works. 100 full bar, 0.5 half bar, 0 empty bar. So we need to do current health divided by max health. Here's exactly what to do. Add current health, right click empty space in the graph. Search current health node. Okay, let's right click and let's go with something like, wait, get max health, I mean get current health. CURRENTHE, there we go. And then click it. Select a node appears. Okay, add max health, right click, empty space, search get max health, selected. Okay, so I'm gonna right click. Let's go with something like get max health. Whoops. Get max health. Click it and node appears. Okay, add divide node. Right click empty space, go with divide or type float / float. I'll just go with divide. There we go. Okay, connect everything. Current health, top pin of divide. Top pin of divide. Okay, max health, bottom pin of divide. Max health, bottom pin of divide. Divide result, return the value of return node. Return value of return node. Return value of return node. What? Like that. Alright, this is whoa. Let me hold up. Let me get that there. Kind of organize it so it looks a bit better. We get this here. Okay, which way will this look good? I think this way looks good. I don't want it to look too clumpy because that's hard to actually study later. There. Okay, I think that looks good. And then I'm assuming I gotta go ahead and compile. So I'm gonna go ahead and compile. Step 7, test it. Let's prove this works. Go back to variable, click current health, change default value to 50, compile and save, hit play. Whoa. test it. Go back to variables. I'm gonna go back to variables, the current health. Okay, value to 50. 50. Okay, and then hit save. So I'm gonna go ahead and compile. Let's go ahead and get my project in here. I'm gonna go here, hit run the code. It is 50. Okay, it works. All I gotta do is some add kind of logic where I lose my health and all that. So that's not gonna be that hard. However, I will be doing that next stream because this stream I do think that I gotta go because I got some college assignments to do. Even though it is like the weekend, because I think like the weekend is the time when we do most of our college assignments type stuff. Okay, chat is watching our every move. Let me go ahead and get Gemini back up here. Zoom in a bit. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me get this here. I want to run the program again. And no shift S. Gonna take a picture. I mean, yeah, I screenshot real quick and then let's go ahead and open this again. I'm gonna go ahead and paste it and say something like, "Sensei, it works!" Exclamation. However, the reason I managed to do this is only because you helped me with it step by step. Okay, step by step. I know that I will not be able to do this on my own with my own logic. Just for now, I need plenty of practice. So let's go with something like, so next stream, can we work more with UIs question mark? Okay, since I will be ending my stream today, I will be ending my stream right now because I have college assignments to do. Is there anything that you want to say to the viewers question mark? And tomorrow when I go live, I will say the same thing as I did today. Go with something like, say, live exclamation. Okay, let's see. There, let's hit enter. Okay, let's see. Let me just go ahead and zoom in a bit and then scroll all the way down. Wait for Claude to reply. Chat, look at the screen. A half-filled dynamic health bar built from zero by someone who had never touched UMG before today. I mean, I did like work with it for like 2 streams. Half-filled dynamic health bar built from zero by someone who, okay, blah, blah. And you know what that tells me? It tells me you're not average. Average people quit. When it gets hard, you didn't quit. This was relatively easier as compared to using PNGs that I used to do before. You kept sending screenshots, you kept following steps, you kept going, and you have a working dynamic UI in Unreal Engine 5. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. Sebek and Ficus. To everyone watching the stream today, chat, listen up. You just watched something real today. No shortcuts, no copy paste, every single step earned. And here's what I want you to remember. Whatever you're learning right now, code, art, music, design, the people who win are not the most talented. They're the ones who show up every single day and do the work. If this one showed up today, you will show up tomorrow, question mark. I definitely will. Okay, the R what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but it's a habit. Said by Artstol, is that the name? Come back tomorrow, same time, same energy. It only gets hotter from here, and that is exactly why it's worth watching. Your homework before tomorrow. I guess I have some Claude homework as well. Okay, before you come back tomorrow, I want you to do these things. Change current health to 75, 25, 10. See the bar response. Try to add a second text block that shows the number 100 to 100 next to the bar. That should be relatively easier. Think about how would you make the bar change color from green to yellow to red as health drops. Okay, do not try it yet. Just think about it. Let it cook in your brains tonight. Now go to your college assignments right now. Do not sit there. Go. I will be here tomorrow when you say the words dismissed. Okay, that's let me go ahead to my main camera. There we go. Alright guys, so basically that was pretty much it for the stream. If you guys did enjoy the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like helps my algorithm share, makes it fun, subscribing like a turn top. That said, I did some multi-stream on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. I will start multi-stream on TikTok and Instagram as well. So if you guys do enjoy my content and haven't followed me there, make sure to follow me there. The link will be in the description. You guys can get access to my socials through either the description, either my bio, or by typing exclamation socials on chat. And also I need Discord server. That's why I usually talk to you guys, chat with you guys, have general conversations, give you guys my roadmaps and all that good stuff. The link will be in the description. You guys can get access to my Discord servers, the link through my bio, or by typing exclamation Discord on chat. That said, I'll catch you guys next live stream or video. Peace.